side lying. So I need to test this arm, right? So she's gonna lie on her opposite side. Okay. Position-wise, depending, you're gonna have to understand your body length to the patient's limb length, but I basically want her arm to be able to go like this. So should I be standing here?
No.
Probably not. So for the purposes of recording, I'm gonna be on this side, but you need to be in a position that you can manage the patient's arm. So I'm really sorry, Chana. You're gonna get my butt in your video. Okay. So now, same concept. I'm going to have her try. Now she might need some support if the arm is weak, but I'm gonna have you do that same motion. Okay, you're gonna bring it across this way, but before you do that, I just want to be here just to make sure she doesn't drop or hit anything. Okay, go ahead and bring it. Okay, and that's it. Go all the way. Go to your full range of motion. Okay. So her available range, she was able to complete the full available range in that gravity minimized position. This is a 2. Okay. By most of the text standards, it says if they can get the full range in this position, I can apply a mild amount of pressure, a moderate amount of pressure in this. And I'm just gonna see, okay, I'm gonna try to pull you down, try to hold it right here for me. Hold, 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 hold. If she can sustain this position with that pressure, I can give it a 2+. Okay. Now, if she comes out here and I say, okay, I want you to try to do that range, give me like half of it. And this is all that she can do. Okay. She didn't meet that full range. Hey, you can relax on my hand, I got you. She didn't meet that full range, but there was some movement. This is a 2-. Okay, so we're in that gravity minimized position. A 2 is gonna be in a gravity minimized position. 2 is where they meet the full. 2+ is where I can apply a little bit of resistance, and a 2- is where it doesn't go the full range, okay? A 1, as I was like, okay, we're in that gravity minimized position. Can you move your arm? Don't move at all, okay? And there's no movement, okay? So I know where's my anterior delt? Yeah, show me on. Okay, so your anterior delt. So I need to know if this muscle is even firing, okay? So, okay, I want you to go ahead. I know that arm is feeling weak. As best as you can, I want you to try to do that movement for me, okay? And go ahead and do it. And let's say you don't move at all. Just try to fake an isometric right here. So just contract that muscle without movement. Okay, the arm didn't have any osteokinematic movement, but I felt that anterior deltoid firing. That's a trace contraction, okay? Maybe she had a stroke and there's nothing that's innervating this anterior deltoid, and I try to get her to move and I don't feel any contraction. That's a 0, okay? So this kind of application of this gravity minimized can be applied to multiple parts, especially when it comes to the long limbs. There are some modifications when we get, just like we had internal external rotation, there are some modifications, but this is a good general rule to follow, that we are going to be moving in that horizontal plane unless it comes to our medial lateral rotation of the hip, forearm, and hip and shoulders. Okay, shoulder internal external rotation. Okay, so just like we would be testing the flexion in this plane, we could also test extension. Okay, so same concept. Can you go ahead in? She couldn't. When she was sitting up or she was prone, she couldn't get her arm to go into that normal range. So I said, okay, she's not strong enough for 3. We're gonna put her in this gravity minimized position. Can you go ahead and move your arm backwards for me? And I'm gonna support it just in case. And go as far as you can. Okay. What's our normal range of motion for shoulder extension? Okay, so did she get about there? Yeah, okay. So what would I classify this as? A 2, right? So we're in gravity minimized, so we're automatically, if she can move at all, we're getting a 2, okay? If I can give a little resistance, I don't want to apply resistance here, I want to apply resistance without crossing that joint, so I'm going to give her a little resistance. She can hold against in that gravity reduced position. This is a 2+, okay? So I'm going to have you do that again. Can you move your arm backwards for me? And she only gets about here. We're not full range. This is a 2-, okay? Go ahead and move. Okay, go ahead and try to move. Okay, and now I can feel that posterior delt is turning on. This is a 1 or a trace, right? 1 or trace. So we say 1 out of 5 MMT for what muscle? Posterior dome. Okay? Kind of understand that one? Okay. What about abduction? So go ahead and sit up for me.